you're having a nice conversation. You're winning a few, you're losing a few. And as you're steering the conversation to your lady friend and stuff, he starts talking about his lady friend. And now you've got the opening to start to talking about what he needs to know, which is the fact that
I'm gonna Shawshank Redemption.
Someone's trying to kill him.
I'm gonna go up to him and say, "Do you trust your what's her name?" She was talking about it, right? Yeah. Some dude like Shawshank just walk up to, "Do you trust so and so?
Do you trust your lady love?"
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, with my life, my friends.
Really?
Don't bet that.
Let's see where JB goes with this.
High roller, but don't bet with that.
You got anything?
Keep going, JB. Keep going.
We have some information to trade. Something very vital to us, we need, and something that is vital to you that you need to know. And I was just wondering if you want to trade.
I don't know what I have for you unless you want some money.
No,
it's not money. It's actually something a little more than that. Let's say we're in possession of a certain recording. Now let's just say, hypothetically, that recording has a voice of your lady love saying exactly what she plans to do with you. That's not going to be very fortunate for your health and longevity.
Just play the recording.
And we're not playing anything yet. And all you need to do, and recompense for that, is to give us an exact location of your lady love, the time where she's going to be, or someplace where you guys would be meeting up.
And as much information on her security as you know.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Especially after you hear what we have to show you. Listen to you.
Well, normally I would get up and have you either murdered or thrown out of my office, or this would not be something I would put up with in a normal situation. But I have seen her doing some very strange things lately.
In the back of your head,
so I don't believe what you're saying. I don't believe you at all. But if you have some sort of proof, I would be interested in hearing that.
Well, how about this? You're a gambler, and you and my friend have been going at it. Why don't you do one more big hand? If we win, we'll take the money and the exchange. If we lose, you take the money and we'll walk out of here.
I can do that. However, if we do all that and the information turns out to not be accurate, I will have you shot on the way out the door. Deal?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You want to roll the dice?
Well, you still got to roll the dice.
Life?
Still got to roll the dice on the hand, right? So
that's on the hand. What do you want to bet? The whole thing?
No.
Yes, the whole thing.
Whoa, no more let it ride.
Let it ride. Maybe 115.
You could do 100. Make it even.
100. I got 100 large here. You know what? I'll take 50 of that and put it up against him. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Ball and all, baby.
You know what? I'll take the whole 100.
If we lose, we're gonna die. So you need the extra 50.
All right, you're right. The whole 100. I like the rat hole a little something.
Can he strain and can we destiny point this because this is serious?
And
what can I use?
Because we're not going 4 versus 3.
You can probably give him a bump just by giving him the Kuwata encouraging speech. So that would add a blue. And
encouragement.
And you can flip another point. So you can add 2 blue, but you can't take any more strain because you're already pretty maxed out. You're stressed right now.
Jesus Christ, guys, this is crazy. I know on the outside I look like I'm doing this.
So what's the difficulty is 3 or 2?
That's right there. 4 green, 2 blue, and 3 purple.
Oh man, this is
great.
All right.
Hold on.
And you are now out of
Before you
destiny
play
points.
this, before you play this hand of sabacc, we have $100,000, 100,000 in credits on the line.
Yeah.
200,000 goes to the victor.
Correct.
And not only that, but then he is then going to listen to our recording And upon listening to a recording, he's going to give us all the information that we need to get the queen.
Hopefully.
Well, let's hope.
Listen, after he hears what we just heard, he's going to do it.
Agreed.
Trust? All you got to do is win.
Hey, it's nothing to a boss.
Minor to the major.
Oh my goodness, it's a push.
It's a draw. Yeah.
That's a draw.
I can't believe we'll have to try this again.
We got over 100,000.
He's laughing
So do we
about
add
it. He's
more
drinking it. Just look at this. Can you believe?
Nah.
You know, when the stakes are as high as they are, of course, we get no decision.
Yeah, of course. All right, one more time, like the song says.
No, he wins. Look at that.
Holy shit, we barely won.
By 8 points.
Wow. Aces full. Or whatever the equivalent in
I don't know
Sabak
what
is.
this is.
Well,
He had kings full, you had aces full.
excellent game, my friend. You have beaten me today. So he's
Mikhail. Hey, you know,
Hey, Mikhail, your day is about to get either better or worse. JB, play the recording.
he hears the message. He's kind of listening. He looks pretty sure that he knows that he recognizes that voice. Guys, you want to join me in a drink? Definitely. So he pours himself a big shot, gulps it down, and gives you guys all a drink.
yeah, for sure.
Just kind of sits there, and he's clearly looks like he's very angry. He just kind of looks at you and says, "All right, what is it that you want from me?"
Were you planning on meeting her this evening?
All right, well, let me give you all of the information I possibly can give you. This is not going to happen. She's not going to take me out, so we'll take care of this ahead of time. I'll tell you where she's at. I'll tell you how to get there. I'll tell you what kind of guards are in shape, whatever you need.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go, Mikhail. That is exactly what I wanted to
That's
hear.
what I'm talking about, Mikhail. I've been spurned before too.
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing.
And you're not even mad that you're down 200 G's.
Wrote that down, right?
We gotta buy a new ship.
We are definitely getting some upgrades on the Fang. We're getting transponder boxes. We getting the detachable shuttle.
Give me the shiny armor. Give me the shiny gun.
The shiny stuff?
I want to buy a random prisoner in Carbonite. To run the thing.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Yeah, you did. You just ended up, what, 320,000 up from where you were?
It's a lot of money.
I know.
Yeah.
Huh?
And we still haven't got paid for the job yet. So
I know.
there's still more
Pay
cash
for
to
our
come.
bills.
And you know that's a all of us money thing. Yeah, man. Okay.
All right, what's going into the group fund?
It'll be about that time after this mission ends that your obligations kick in and somebody comes looking for you guys because they owe you owe them money.
Well,
Right?
of course.
No,
all
always.
balances out.
Always.
Oh yeah, what
As far as the information that we have now obtained, what is the next? Are we we're meeting somewhere in the hotel
I'm in it for the money.
or the casino,
I mean.
someplace new?
Oh, yeah, we need
He's just sending you a data transmission. So
Yeah.
everything is going to come up into JB's little box there.
Okay.
And this guy's going to disappear to lick his wounds, so
Right.
you're not going to see him.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
He just found out his girlfriend's supposed to
How
kill
much
him.
money did
And
it
he's
make,
out
Val?
too.
200.
200.
No, it's 200 large, right?
Yeah.
Frank?
All right.
Yep.
We have 245, 275 in the bank.
Ah?
Yeah.
That's enough to buy a ship.
No, you should have more. You just made 320 total because you had the
320?
first 120 and then the 200.
So that's 365,
Oh,
275.
well, I thought I was putting up 100 to. I put up 100. I didn't put up 100? Yeah, take
To
that.
get in the room, yeah, but you won, so you were good.
Yeah, baby. All right. Take
At no point did you lose, so yeah, you just swept the house there. They're not going to want you back in that place either way.
Either way,
Yeah, that's
we're
true.
never coming back
Yeah,
here.
we're never coming back.
Yeah.
They've got
The
my
place is dead anyway.
See what you did there.
All right, so let's JB. So what is the what is the place and where time are we? Is he supposed to be meeting his lady love? So we definitely want to set that place up now.
All right, what he's got there is a map to a building in the industrial district.
Shit.
It's got her schedule as far as what time she's expected to be there and not there. because she's gone for a certain period of time early in the day every day, and is usually there all night long.
Oh,
Okay. That's just as good.
So let's check the security, the outlay of this place. Like, we already know that people, the last time we tried to take out the queen, there were people who were willing to lay down, you know,
Yeah.
and
There's
die
two
for her.
female voices.
Yes, it was her and her sister.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That makes
sister
it
could
not
be
sister.
an actual blood sister, or it could be another decoy.
What could be the
Are we-
queen and she's
We gotta,
Capture
whoever it
both
is,
things.
we're keeping them alive.
Capture both.
We gotta keep them alive.
why?
Captain, what are we doing? Are we
We
gonna
get the
capture
sister.
or are we
We
gonna
get the
place
voices.
them?
Well, last time we brought him in alive, she murdered her right then.
Yeah, but then she knew.
No, she didn't know it was a decoy yet.
Yeah.
She murdered her first, and then found out that it was a decoy.
Shoot
Yeah,
first.
man,
ask
you always want to
questions
bring a
later.
body in warm,
Listen,
even if you ain't.
we'll bring the body in warm. We can bring the body in warm, as long as they have the mask.
She's gonna want to negotiate too.
Because she's probably going to want to talk
to
to her. So we'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
Hey, what
But
kind
if things
of
go sideways.
what kind of
You still
equipment
got to
does
do
her
it.
security have, Frank?
There's going to be all kinds of security, but they're disguised basically. It looks like warehouse security, not queen guarding security.
Okay, so they're not like wearing like heavy plastoid and all that crap.
Not yet.
Can we?
Or if they are, it's
Not that you
underneath
can see.
their whatever, you know.
Yeah, underneath
That's
their
like
clothes.
bulky stormtrooper.
Well, yeah, because they're like, but
Right.
they could be wearing big old overcoats and whatnot. We just know that there's probably going to be a hail of gunfire, laser fire, and we're going to have to shoot our way out. Definitely.
Are we gonna sneak our way in?
Yes. So
No.
if it's industrial, we're going to make ourselves look like industrial workers.
All
We're
right.
going to get inside. We're going to, sneak, do what we got to do to get inside of the situation.
I had an idea.
Right, because for most people, it looks like an industrial warehouse, and they are not aware, as you are with the map you just received, of the secret entrance into the underground section.
Right.
I just
Say we meet
I said I
them
did.
at the
Remember we locked those guys up in the last base?
Yeah.
If I could slice into their security system and we take out the head of
Lock up
security,
the elevator.
Mhm.
just direct them, say, so one, go checkpoint one, get them all to like one general area and lock them down.
That's a good idea. We'll save that, though. We'll
So
save
then-
that.
Just spitballing here.
No, I'm saying that's a good idea. But
I
first
like
of all, we have to get in. We have to get in first.
Yeah.
And we don't want them all locked up because when she arrives, we want everything to look normal.
Right.
If we have all of her security,
after she arrives.
that's what I was saying. I thought you were talking about.
No, we should start
we
getting
still
them.
have to get in.
Yeah.
We get in.
Yeah.
I know
we
we
got a
have
secret
confidence.
entrance. We got a secret entrance.
I
Let's
have
go.
nothing but it.
Okay.
Why are we still politicking? Let's go.
Let's go. All right, let's do the thing.
Yeah. What kind of place is this? Restaurant, club,
I'm thinking it's a secret hideaway.
secret hideaway.
I think it's just a restaurant.
Well, it's a big warehouse. It just
A
looks
big
like
warehouse.
a warehouse with some big loading doors, and
Yeah.
much like the warehouse that you guys were stealing things from a few episodes back.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I feel
So
like
we
it's the
know
same.
A big
We
cargo
could
space.
circle the building and look at the entrances and see what would be the best place to go in.
No, we got a secret entrance, right?
Yes.
You?
Yes, we have this.
Go straight.
You don't have a
have this
secret
then.
entrance to the warehouse.
Yes, you have it.
You have to get into the warehouse
All we
the
gotta do
normal
is sneak
way,
into
Yeah,
the
which,
warehouse.
which
Okay.
isn't a very difficult thing because people do it a lot of the time. But you have to get to the secret entrance to get to wherever the queen is hiding.
Okay.
But to get into the actual exterior facade is not that difficult.
All right. Cool. All right. Are we gonna need to use any of our skills to do so?
And are you still fully strained? Question.
He is arrested.
Probably. Yeah. that took a lot out of it.
I mean, we warped. to the
Nah, but
area.
it's still.
That's-
The time warp there with the travel time, you would have reset your strain.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet. Awesome.
Had to
Hey,
ask.
good question. My
Okay,
pits
I
are
got
no
a
longer
3
smoking.
on streetwise.
Arms are no longer heavy.
How would that be for being able to look at the building and see how the workers are going in and out and stuff like that, and be able to
Got it.
swipe
They're,
some generic.
They're not trying to be stealthy at all, so you can kind of see just what's going on.
Oh.
There's actual things being loaded in and out of the cargo doors, as you would expect at such a place. And there's worker-looking people walking around in the like jackets and cargo outfits and things like that.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just in a place where they're just being so bold about it. They're just like,
Are they wearing
It's
any
just
kind
what we
of
do.
uniforms?
He just said jackets.
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 Well, I don't know. They could have badges or some kind of marking that they work for a company. Any company markings?
You can use your perception.
Yeah, they don't have. They have a logo that doesn't look like any. It's not like a fancy. It's just whatever this business is. You know, like
Hurry.
Jones Warehouse or something like that. You know,
Somebody grab me a
very
pen.
very bland, very non-distinct. But it to an outside eyeball, it looks like everything is legit.
I guess we just walk in.
Let's grab a couple jackets off the rack and walk
No,
around
sir.
with a clipboard and a hard hat. Because if you're walking around with a clipboard and a hard hat, people think you're.
and
you're
they don't
official.
ask questions.
I've been on plenty of job sites. Nobody ever asked me nothing.
Yeah,
They just assumed I was supposed to be there.
yeah. Put on a vest, like a
Safety
a
guy.
reflective vest. They
Walking
stay
with
away.
a ladder.
Especially if your helmet is all brand new. Then they know that you must
you come
be,
from high up.
Yeah, you're from high up. There's no dirt on your helmet.
Yeah.
You're not a worker.
This guy's important.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Okay.
Especially the laborers. You ask them questions, they'll tell you whatever.
I know.
So
I'm sorry, I took a 30-minute break today. I'm like, hey, I just got here. I don't care.
So
All right.
we waltz in.
So yeah, you could go through the main front entrance. You could go through the workers' entrance on the side where it seems like most
workers'
of these people
entrance
are.
on the
Workers
side.
entrance. Yeah, I like that idea.
All right. So as you get close to there, a male Twi'lek comes out. Says, "Okay, well, where are you guys? What are you guys supposed to be doing here? Where are you headed?"
Getting used.
We're just coming in. We're coming in to work. We're the new guys sent over.
Oh, you guys finally got here. You're like 3 hours late.
Hey, we
Grab
just
some
came from
outfits and get down
the
there.
corporate sector.
I don't want to hear this. Get the suits on and get in there and get to work.
All right, boss.
Yeah.
See?
You're the
I'm
boss.
taking no lip.
No.
Get that sucker.
No.
Like,
That is not
down.
that's not what we're
Shoot
here
first
for.
is not what we do.
All right, we're
Usually.
inside. Now that we're inside, bust out the map, find the secret coordinate or the secret door.
Yeah.
Okay.
After we put on our
Here, don't you have
gear.
to use your thing?
Do the thing.
Astrodation thing that you do.
I already, he gave us the information.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
not
You did.
encrypted.
It's not encrypted.
All I gotta do is pop it up. I shouldn't have to roll for that. Unless
I
I'm
don't
looking
know.
for something hidden within the data.
Ah,
Yeah, no, you've already got the.
Yeah, I already got all the information,
Yeah.
right? From.
so I'd say take off the blues
Kill.
and the purple and.
Alright, I'll roll it, but
No, you're right. You're right.
What are you rolling?
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
thought I
not,
had
you're
all the
not.
information.
You do have all the information.
We just want to head towards the secret door.
Oh yeah, you don't need to roll anything for that. You just have to be making your way through the place.
All right.
Okay. We'll let the map man
Do this thing.
guide us to.
And helpful if you're not already waving guns, and it seems like you're not. So we're cool.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no.
So we just head on over.
As you're out in this, you go through this huge cavernous sort of cargo area to where there's another kind of a somewhat hidden passage if you don't know what's already there. And as you're in there, it's very boring and basic and gray. Everything looks the same. You don't see any way to get out of this, like you just come into a trap, although you have not. So as you're in there walking through this long corridor, another guard comes up. Sorry, what are you guys doing out here? We've been waiting for you forever. Come on, let's go.
All right.
All right, we followed this guy, I guess.
Yeah, y'all follow.
JB, is
Good
this
deal.
taking us on the correct
I
route?
don't know. Let's see where they can take us.
All right.
Look, he does seem to be taking you somewhat in the direction you want to go, so this is good so far. You approach a gigantic lift. Looks like you could probably put a small ship in here and move it up and down. Come on, let's go. Everybody, you can get on the lift, and he pushes the button, which starts to sink down into the ground.
Oh, we're going down.
Yeah,
we're
looks
going
like it.
subterranean.
Oh, no.
Is that still in compliance with our map, or are we now off the beaten trail?
Well, he indicated that she was in an underground lair beneath the warehouse, so it sounds like you're probably doing all right.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
I think we're going the wrong way.
It's a trap.
As the lift comes to a complete stop, the twisting passages down here are clean and dry. The air smells much nicer than it did up there where the smog and smoke was. And you start to walk through, and you pass a number of people as the Twi'lek guard leads you through. There's a bunch of really finely dressed people. It looks like the rich people from the casino on the one side who are kind of whispering and looking at you. And up ahead somewhere, you hear the sound. It sounds like a big party, some kind of a festival or something going on up ahead.
Damn. What?
Make my way towards the festival.
Yeah, let's go. We're acting like we belong
Yeah.
as workers.
Just moving towards it.
Moving towards it. Hey,
All
we're the
right.
new guys.
Well, nobody seems to be paying you much mind except for some of the people who are whispering that you don't look maybe rich enough to be in here. Even though, hey, you just made out big at the casino, right?
Yeah, I know. I should have bought some new clothes.
We had to put these on.
We had to
I know,
to
you're
get
right.
in. I didn't know the underground funhouse was gonna be here. I thought it was just a little secret hiding bed fuck room. This is a lot. This is not what I signed up for.
No,
I'm over here every time we go through something. I'm looking at JB like, are we still on the right path? Where's the bed?
Oh, maybe they're exhibitions.
Which way do we go?
Yeah,
So the sounds of the party are getting louder as you progress forward.
Is
You're
the
starting to see the flashing lights and hearing the oons, oons, oons.
is the
Star Wars
Twi'lek
space disco.
escort still with us?
He is still with you, yes.
He's leading us here. Are
Okay.
we on bubble patrol because they got the big bubble machine? Oh,
You know, from the lift to the party, there's really nowhere else to go except in. You know, almost like being in the tunnel at a concert or a game or something. You know, once you're there, you're going where you're
there.
going.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
So as you come out of the tunnel, the passageway, you see a large room filled with really well dressed people, dancing, talking, drinking, you know, doing the party thing. Tables filled with fine everything, best foods, best alcohol, all this stuff everywhere. A bunch of really bored-looking guards are standing there at attention because they're in a room full of rich people who really don't start any trouble. And up on a raised dais in the middle of the room, you see a stately female figure wearing a mask. Behind her is a blonde woman in a glittering suit.
Oh,
Son of a
wow.
bitch.
Yeah.
How many guards are there?
No mask, blonde woman.
Like 50.
50?
Shit.
We're going.
Okay.
Got cases.
All right.
Oh,
So,
So probably droid.
yeah, I don't think the droid would have made it
they
different.
wouldn't have made it past the
All right,
workers.
so
guys.
listen. All right, so this is where we're at. I think this is a good place to stop. I think the plan is now somebody needs to sweet talk the lady.
Hey.
That's what I'm here for.
All right.
Well, here, if we're going to stop, we can do that. Let me give you here's the stopping point.
Okay.
As you guys become obvious and the music kind of stops and everything gets a little quiet, she says, "It has been quite pleasant watching your antics from afar. You're certainly a resourceful bunch. The consortium is lucky to have you, but you have been far too successful in your attempts to find me. As a result, I must ensure that your efforts come to naught."
Oh shit,
Rael
the jig
here
is
was-
up!
Indeed. Rael here will see to your destruction. I, on the other hand, have a rendezvous with another valuable consortium shipment. Goodbye, for we will not be meeting again. The queen flickers and disappears.
Man,
It was a hollow?
it was a goddamn
Setup.
hologram / setup.
That Mikhail Torvali set us up.
Adonis, pull yourself together.
Come on, let's get into character.